the most important thing for us as a board of directors is to consider the priority risks for the organization. And how the CRM project fitted into that was, it was part of our update on the risk issues within the organization. And we've been grappling and struggling with some issues with this project. And there is high risk whenever you're involved in a software project. But just so that they could see where the funding was going, where the money was being spent, what are decisions that we may have to make in the future, and to talk about it further as directors. So the board of directors and management got together this year again, as we do annually, to review our strategic plans and looked at what was important to hold on to and perhaps to some of the issues that were no longer as important for us. And we decided to focus in on three important things. One, of course, being the consumer valuing realtors' knowledge, experience, and skill. The second one being advocacy, champion realtors, the real estate profession, and their communities. And number three, organizational excellence. The organization is a leader in governance, service, quality, and operational best practices. So that's where our focus is now going to be over the next 3 to 5 years. And now we're just putting that all together in one tidy package. So you will see our actual strategic plan. There are directors sitting around the table right now who are very new to the board table, who don't know the research and the history that's gone ahead of them regarding governance changes that have occurred here at the Real Estate Board. So what we actually did was we chose to get together as a group and workshop through what research is actually being done, what are the best practices, and just share all that information with the new directors and with our new advisors. So once we shared with, this is what we did and this is what we reviewed, then it was a little bit, oh, you guys didn't just pull this out of your back pocket. This is what you did for years. You had all this research done, and that's why you proposed it. And the board of directors really believed in those changes, and that's why they were proposed. Just a more open sharing. So the North Shore Sea to Sky division had brought a topic to the governance committee regarding they wanted to put formally in place the ability to create advisors within their division. And the reason for that was they have some outlying areas that sometimes it's difficult to find folks that will come from those areas that are known when it comes to election time, when you create the division directors within the division. So in the Gulf Islands and in the Whistler area. So they came and they said to the governance committee, we would like the ability to actually place advisors, if necessary, from those locations. And so that came from the governance committee, which was brought before the board of directors. And we agreed that if the North Shore to Sea to Sky division felt that that's what they needed to have as representation, that they could indeed appoint advisors from those locations.